Native Instruments have recently had a sale on Heavyocity products, and they promote Heavyocity products on behalf of them to get people obviously to buy them and include them as part of their sort of Native Instruments packages. I think I already own some actually through the complete Ultimate stuff that I have, but the last two that I got were Scoring Guitars and Vocalize, and it's the Scoring Guitars one that I want to take a look at today. This isn't any kind of tutorial. I just want to show you how simple it is for it to form the basis of a song. Nothing complicated that I'm doing here, nothing as good as the stuff that you see on their website, but it still works, and it just sort of shows how easy it is to put stuff together and create a really nice sound using these plugins. So just taking a quick look at Scoring Guitars, it comes in these four main sections, and there's, I think almost every key is filled on each one. So you've got a ton of stuff to work with here. You've got ambient beds and drones, melodic pulses and phrases, pads, and performance palettes. And the one that I've used today is performance palettes, and that's just a section. And then within that, you've got multiple keyboards of A minor phrases, pulses, drones, and E minor phrases, pulses, and drones. I've gone for the A minor phrases, both forward and reverse. I don't use the reverse ones too much in this. What that means is playing the sample forward as a sort of guitar lick or a guitar phrase, and also it has on other keys, it has them sort of playing reverse, which gives that sort of really nice, slightly mysterious sound that you get when stuff is played backwards. Let's just play a couple of these and I'll show you what I mean, because all these that I've got loaded in at the moment will be in A minor. So they all sort of sit and they will all work with anything that's played in A minor. So if I go to here, I'm just playing middle C for you. You can hear that's one of the reverse ones. If I go down an octave, so that's just from holding a key down. You get one little guitar phrase, and every key has them on. So, you can mix them and match them and twist them together as much as you like. So you can see there, you can hopefully see down the bottom which keys I was pressing. I'm sorry I haven't got a camera up showing my hands on the keyboard. That's pretty tricky for me to set up today. So that's all I've done on this. I've got one track dedicated to guitars that just has a bunch of MIDI clips within it. If we take a look at just one of those, for example, here, you can see that, I'll just zoom out on this. You can see that all I'm doing is just maintaining a MIDI note for a period of time, and that's the time that I kind of want that particular sample to play. There are certain ones where two samples mix together while the last one's still playing a bit, and some a bit later on where they get a little bit more complicated where I'm playing two at once. But really, it's very, very simple. So all I've done is I've kind of gone out and just said, right, I want to include number of chords and a number of sort of bass lines and stuff that are all A minor. So arranged this song around A minor. And let's take a just quick listen at how it sounds at the moment. And you hopefully get an idea of how these guitars fit into it and how simple it is to get these guitars to sound nice. Actually, hold on a second. Let me start that again. Now, admittedly, this isn't anything revolutionary, and I only intend to use this as a background piece of music, maybe with a video or something. But, you can really get some nice stuff happening very, very simply. Let's just go a little bit further on. Now, of course, the downside to this is that these are phrases that other people will use as well, because, you know, although there are lots of them, an entire 88-key keyboard pretty much filled up with them, times whatever number of subsections there are in the plugin, and how you use them will be unique. You know, it's unlikely that anyone else has come up with this exact phrasing of multiple samples within the pack. But of course, they will be familiar to some people. But that's fine, you know? This is still, to me, a really nice sounding production arrangement that I will be able to use. So I think for the money that they cost, I think they were selling them for something like £50 or whatever. It really opens up a massive amount of options and makes things really nice and straightforward for people who haven't got access to a Gibson guitar or something really nice and also can't play it. You know, I can sort of put together a couple of phrases on a guitar, but I certainly couldn't perform them as well and as consistently as on this. So while I say this isn't a review, I do think that this plugin, the Guitars plugin, which I'll just bring up on screen again. So here, Scoring Guitars from Heavyocity, is well worth a look. Just used very simply like that, you can come up with some great stuff. And what I'm going to do now is master this, sort of mix it all down, master it, and I'm going to put it on my SoundCloud page. So go and take a look at soundcloud.com/TDCat, and you can take a listen on there. Thanks very much for watching, and let me know if you use anything like this or if you've got anything similar that can maybe do a better job or a nicer job. They do make their stuff look pretty, don't they? But it's not really about that. It's about how it sounds at the end of the day. It does kind of help though. Yeah, so much additional stuff that you can do with this outside of what I've just done in this song. I mean, I've just hit a button and it's played a phrase. There's loads more you can do with this, which I am not touching in this video, but maybe in a later one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Bye.